Hey, what is up, guys? It's Guildspire here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. Hopefully y'all are having a terrific Thursday afternoon. I know I am. With that being said, we are going to be jumping right on in, and we're going to do at least one killer match. I am going to be doing a scrim, I believe, with my team. How did we get here? When that happens, yet to be seen, though supposedly at 7 p.m., so in just about 14 minutes should give us enough time to do a match of the Wesky boy over here, who I've been thoroughly enjoying, I do have to say. He has actually been a ton of fun. I think the new buff definitely hits the sweet spot for everything that I really had issues with. There's still some times where I go right by somebody going, excuse me, but at the end of the day, you know, can't be a choosing beggar here. I'm just happy that they addressed how small his hitbox was before, made it a little bit bigger, so that way if survivors are at least like inside of a pallet, there's no way for them to potentially dodge it. Now, however, I will say that survivors that I've been playing against have not been thrilled with the existence of Wesker. Maybe it's like killer fatigue due to the fact that survivors are seeing like nothing but Wesker, but yeah, survivors have been fed up with the Wesky boy, I'll put it that way. I was like, all right, fair enough, I can understand. So definitely some salty survivors, that is for sure. Alrighty though. Let's see, some flans, gotta love when you see it. 3 flans kind of tells me that's at least the 3-man swift I'd be willing to bet. Of course, there's my survivor pudding, so I'll get plenty of blood points at the very least. I will be pretty happy about that. But let's hope that we do not get some indoor maps. I was playing earlier today, I was getting nothing but treatment theater, and I wanted to die inside. It was no bueno. But fingers crossed that we get some more diverse maps. I'm not sure. I do have like personal feelings about them weighting specific realms. I do question why. Is it for data points? Is it for something else entirely? Like, I'd love to hear the developers' reasoning behind having weighted map rotation. Like, is it an incentive? Oh, if you really want to go to Coldman Farm, then use your offering, right? Is it just that type of incentive of, oh, don't like the map rotation? Then fine, bring your own map offerings, right? So that's the only thing I can think of as a genuine reasoning, other than like maybe data points on specific maps, maybe seeing, oh, player count is lower on today when these maps are more heavily weighted than this other day where they're an all-time high. Are killers downing survivors faster? Like, I could definitely see some reasoning from that perspective, but otherwise I just don't know. Now, I did ask not for outdoor map or indoor map, but I will say I don't mind RPD as much as another. I do see scratch marks here immediately though, and we see them running and stop abruptly, right? Yo, what's up, Frost? How you doing, friend? Need the help? Well, what do you need help with, out of curiosity? Well, let's head over towards the non-corrupted side. Scratch marks? I do want to kick this real quick, and then I will. You just got Elden Ring and have no clue what you're doing? Yeah, that does sum up a lot of people's experiences with Elden Ring at first. Hello there. Interesting choices. I don't know why she threw that so early, to be honest with you. Outside or inside? Inside she goes. So I think she's trying to go back around for the vault, yeah. So she's a bit of a just toss pallet and go type of girl. So we got the hit. Perfect. Oh, she went to no man's land. There ain't nothing there, friendo. Perfect. Now we can get the Scourge Hook as well. Haven't played ABD in forever. So this is Wesker. He is a licensed killer from Resident Evil. All right.
Performance indeed.
That was a choice there by Jeffy Boy. Honestly, he's a really fun killer. I absolutely love his playstyle as a whole. He's like a cross between... Okay. Sure, friendos. Alright. So he's very much like Blight and like Nurse. Like he has a mixture of powers between like Legion, Nurse, Blight. Some really cool abilities actually. My personal opinion.
You disappoint me. Is that the best?
So when he grabs you with his dash, you get afflicted by a sickness kind of similar to plague, but he's actually faster, like physically faster than Blight is, which is kind of insane to think about. That almost worked, Ace. I applaud you on your attempt. That almost worked out the way you wanted it to. So he has 2 dashes or bounds, and he can use one of them to actually vault. They went upstairs. Not gonna lie, I absolutely missed that. We go to basement now. Our flashlight's still the most toxic Nia thing. I mean, personally, I've never really found it to be a quote-unquote toxic thing, right? However, I would be willing to say that at this point, I would say almost like Saboing is probably like quote-unquote more toxic in comparison. I don't see where they are. This gen's about dead. No scratch marks anywhere. Like they have to come through this zone in order to get there. But you know what? I'm going to let them go for at least a unhook. Yep, there's basement. Maybe we should go down here real quick. Some progress, but no sign of the survivor in question. I'm getting a sense that we're probably gonna have to let one of these survivors go. They are not doing fantastic. Crow's over here. Wonder where they went. Check down here. No progress there. Are you gonna play Immersed all of a sudden? Oh. I hear survivor. She's gonna DC. Might as well get the down for it. Might as well kick it. You gonna DC, friend? No? I'm surprised. I would have thought you would just straight DC'd. Interesting. That was Sabo. Oh, because the person who died was on the hook. That makes sense now.
Just getting started.
Once again, no sign of anyone. We're gonna have to go immediately back to that hook. No sign there either. So basically your hacker built with Blight and Artist? No, not really. So it's like Plague, Blight. Plague, Blight, Nurse, because you have only those 2 dashes. And then Legion, because like I said, you can vault pallets and windows, which is a really interesting feature. Though unlike Legion, the things that you can do with Wesker's actually like down someone after using your power to vault, which is kind of insane. It makes him leagues and bounds better than Legion, no matter the day. Check down here, I guess. I'm gonna vault this window here. I think we need to. Don't have time. Ooh, a progress on it. Might as well hit it. Then let's take a look around. One thing to note about him that is unique is that he does have 40 meters of tear radius. He's ping the children. Thank you. Hi, friend.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
How you doing, Shelby? As you can see, these survivors ain't doing great. Leave their neck alone. Yeah, he does really grab them by the neck and slam them against the wall. For the infection, much like Nemesis, you'll see crates that they can open to inoculate themselves. However, unlike Nemesis, it's not a one-time use, it's a 2-time use spray or vaccine. I'm gonna let Ace get the hatch. My new rule is that if they get 0 or 1 gens, I'll let them escape. And Ace is the only one left, unless he's just AFK, and I don't know. Ace, me boy, you trying to find hatch, bud? He's gonna dash around at this point. There he goes. But GG to these survivors. I need to remember that me using my ability does not technically knock them down. Plunder's Instinct with Urban. Self-care, Prove Thyself. Blast Mine. Resurgence, not a bad perk. Well, you know, I'll take it. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Unless we are ready. I see 2 peoples. I see 2 peoples right now. 3 peoples already, 4 including me. So we're just waiting on 1 more, I do believe. I think that's accurate. We're waiting on 1 more person. All right. Is Elden Ring multiplayer? Yes and no. You can summon a partner via the summon signs, and you can also verse other players in PvP combat. But it is not multiplayer in the sense of a multiplayer queue, though I guess technically the summon signs are in a way a multiplayer queue, I suppose. So the answer is yes, but not in the way you probably are used to or think it would be. Some people will always do like co-op or use summons. Looks like Nate maybe took a nap, so I'm filling in. Oh, okay. Do we have all 4 people? I saw, I think, including myself, it was 4 were at the ready. I'm not sure who our 5th is. Let's see, I see 1, 2. Oh, Slasher's here. All right. In that case, let me create the custom lobby and also re-roll this. Hey, there's a 60,000 one. Perfect. All right, so let me create the custom game. And then, Shelby, I'll let you pick the map. I'm gonna play Wesker. I'm gonna play the Wesky man. I wanna see how he fares. I shall invite... Who's in today? Drexy, Slasher, Shelby, and Drew. Let's do Dead Dog Saloon then. I'm kind of curious on that one. Drexy. Shelby. I'll switch the map to the good old Dead Dog Saloon. And I am set and ready to go. Yo, what's up, Giraffe? How have you been? Hi. We're about to jump in for some scrimmages as we speak. I'm going to be trying out the Wesker. I'm alright. I'm very curious to see how Wesker fares in a comp setting. Especially now after his buff. Even before, I still felt pretty comfortable with him. Now it's going to be even more interesting. It really comes down to... I think it really comes down to a similar playstyle as Pyramid Head of... Like, it's almost like Pyramid Head or Huntress, where you kind of have to fake out them faking you out in order to get the hit. So I think that's what I'm going to have to be a lot in those situations, be very patient with my dashes, and if anything, even just fatigue out and not take the risk of dashing halfway across the map on the second one. The first one we can be a bit more aggressive with. The second one we'll have to be a bit more careful because there's definitely a significant loss of distance or of pressure if we miss the second bound. It's very reminiscent of like Nurse in that sense, right? Where if you fatigue out on your second blink, the fatigue's longer, the charge is longer, and you lose a lot of distance, a lot of pressure. So yeah, once again, he is very reminiscent of Nurse in that regard. Like I said, they took a lot of really interesting things from a lot of killers and like mashed them all together. Legion with the vaulting, Nurse with the double, blinks or bounds and the fatigue time associated with that. Blight with the speed or rush tokens. Plague with the infection, which I think the infection is definitely something a lot of people kind of miss out on. I think in an ideal scenario, ideal game for Wesker, you either begin or end every chase with a infection, because you want to be able to start forcing them to use the sprays as soon as possible, which makes me think, how many sprays are there? I'm gonna reset the lobby. I don't know what's up with the Slasher. Excuse me. Shelby, is Slasher on a console by chance? Because if so, I'd be willing to bet that they might not have everyone else added on console. He's Steam. Then I have no clue. Yeah, straight up no clue. No clue whatsoever. Just DBD doing DBD things. What region? Let's see, Wesker. Albert Wesker. So let's look at Power Trivia, maybe it's under. Infection. Cooldowns, collision detection, throws, hindered effect. Several supply cases spawn contain a first aid spray. It does not say how many cases spawn. I wonder if it's dependent on map? Huh, or if there's a set number. I'd have to like maybe spawn in a few times in customs to figure that out, because I don't know the number off the top of my head. NAE? It shouldn't be. I mean, he's there now, so I don't know. I don't know what this issue was. That was strange. That was strange. Just DBD doing DBD things before I forget. Dead dog. I'm trying to think what his like ideal map would be. Probably anything. I mean, I don't even think that anything that lacks elevation is truly true either. But I think flat air maps definitely are beneficial at the very least. So thinking like Shelter Woods, corn maps, stuff like that. I think of like maybe Blood Lodge. Blood Lodge has a lot of like collision though. I think you do have to be careful of what map you bring him to because of like the type of collision he has. So I think Dead Dog actually might be fine for a lot of it, and you can make a really good use out of his vaulting ability to catch up to survivors in a way that you normally wouldn't be able to. Foreman might also be not a bad map. The game might be an interesting map for him, though I think that Legion still reigns supreme for the most part. As far as comp is concerned. Treatment Theater, I mean, he's not bad, but it's not great either. You have to be very selective when you use his ability on indoor maps is the problem. FCC, Father Campbell's Chapel actually might be really interesting because of the type of strong vaults that are in that map. I think Wesker could definitely make use of his power there. Blood Lodge, I'm not sure about. Gas Heaven, I do think he could be very good at. There's less small bits of collision, unlike Blood Lodge. Wreckers, I think, would be a bit tricky. ARP, I think, actually could be pretty good for him. Rancid could be pretty good for him. Suffa would be pretty good for him. And then Cold Tower, I don't know about Cold Tower. That one's kind of interesting. Are we missing someone? Who are we missing? Who's we missing? We're missing Drew, I think. Yes, methinks we're missing Drew. Trying to remember what their ID is. Is it you tried? Is it this person? I think it might be that person, but I don't know. I don't want to just randomly invite someone. Dead Dog. Yo, what's up, Shrouded? How you doing, friend? PV's joining. All right, sounds good. Yeah, no streaks right now. Just doing a custom right now with my comp team, doing some practice with Mr. Wesker here. Maybe I should get back into doing streaks. I don't know. Like, MMR is so bad. Like, it's good. So I still hold by the stance that MMR has been positive for the game, just not at the top percentage of players. With what MMR is currently at the 1600 cap, that's, you know, a good 20% of all players MMR wise. And so it can still be so swingy of like, do I get a comp team, which I was playing earlier today, and my god, did I get comp teams. They're like, oh, I recognize you. Awesome. That's never a good sign for me. Or get survivors that die on 5 gen. So swingy. And so I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I could go back and do, ooh, you know what we could do? We could try and do some adept speedruns again. That's a thought. That is a thought there. We haven't done those in a while. I have no idea where my standings are at this point. We could go back and try and like either beat our best score or whatnot. Might not be a half bad idea. But I don't know. Win streaks, I love them in concept, but I kind of wished like if there were going to be win streaks of some sort, that there was like a community-driven rule set of like not to use certain perks and whatnot, because certain things are just really strong. Can you tell my tea's still hot? Just probably a little bit too hot to drink, I think. That's how I always test whenever I have my thermos. I just breathe into it, see how much steam comes out. Here's a pretty good indicator. I can usually feel the heat too on my upper lip. But waiting for one more build, and then we'll see how Wesky Boy does. I might switch up the map after this and see if there's another map that I'd prefer him on, because I definitely want to use Wesker. I can try and take us up. Let's see. Still too hot. 100%. 100% too hot. That's fair. That's fair. It is a bit more of a fruity and floral tea than what we normally make. So I know that you like the more fruity and floral teas in comparison to where like I do enjoy like my just straight green tea. That and also sometimes have a bit of honey. Bit of honey with my green tea is pretty nice. That's fair. I just showered earlier today, and my hair is still drying. So through the course of the stream, it's just going to get curlier and curlier as time goes on. Shelby, get the program here. You're the odd one out. There's no TTV next to your name. You got Draxy TTV, Slasher TTV, Phantom TTV. Even the Killer's a TTV. No, I'm good. I'm good. It's just right now it's too hot to drink is the only problem. Yeah, I was thinking about that when I was actually grocery shopping. Like, oh, I need to get some tea. One time I had TT, man, got tunneled in college. Yeah, that, I mean, why do people need to be like that? Oh, to keep it in dry? Yes, we do need to get some plain green. That would be nice. But like, why do people have to be like that? Like, I had someone earlier today be like, oh, because we switched lobbies. I had it initially, and then I completely forgot about it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, someone earlier today just be like, brain dead kill. I'm like, what? How? Everyone was on death hook. And then one person died, even. Hi, friend! I sees you! So they spawned behind me. That makes sense. That checks out. I saw that. Gonna get the grab there, but I should be fine to get a hit. I hear them going to the right. And it's like I wasn't able to use my dash there on the stairs. Hi, friend. You know what I'm trying to do. Perfect. Yeah, that vault is not a place you want to be. That is a death sentence. Let's get you up there, and then we want to check probably like water wheel. Yeah, we see them right there. I think we do want to kick this. We saw Michaela go back here. We see them continuing to go back here, actually. Scratch marks. Yeah, we just fatigue out here. Missing would be too punishing. I think we get the hit here, no problem. Hello! You just go so far of that second dash, it's nutty. You have so little time to prepare to as a survivor. Oh, it's a Megan again. I love to seize that. Now we can just get them in a chase. That'd be beautiful. Good job on the gens. I think we swing here. Yeah, they saw that too. Why did that last as long as it did? That doesn't seem right, but sure. I think we go for Shelby again. Yeah, I think I need to force them to body block. No, unless you vault. It's not happening. I'm waiting.
I expected more from you.
Alright, that gets them off the gen. Let's get you onto another Scourge Hook, and we see someone right there, too. Was that Urban? Oh yeah, that's right, no BT any longer. Completely forgot about that, to be honest. I was hoping I could slide there a little bit. Got the down.
You won't make it much further.
I couldn't pick you up on the pass. That's so infuriating, especially there's someone there for the pickup. Someone touched the gen. They need to drop off this gen, especially since it keeps on getting hit by Scourge Hook and Eruption. I don't think they went far, to be honest. I do not think they went far at all. Less than 30 seconds on the unhook too. I might just be better off securing the kill, especially Shelby hindered. Shelby can't really come for this, so it's just Phantom and Shelby. Wanna go for a Traxie? You sure about that? Alright, there's Megan. We can tunnel her out. Hi, friend!
Actually think you could defeat
Yeah. That's, Wesker's oppressive on these more open maps. Maybe Dead Dog is the right choice. Maybe Dead Dog is the right choice. You have a lot of open area. We're gonna go for Draxie here. Gonna break this real quick. Or at least cut you off that pallet. You going on the main? You are. You have this pallet. You thought, but latency is on my side here. All right, up you go. I think that's a missed skill check too, which is beautiful. Let's go for Phantom. That's some pretty decent progression though. There we are, friend. I knew you were near. I did it too early. If it's not down all the way, you can't vault it, unfortunately. Now, we know where Shelby is. Yep. There we are. Hello! Once we can cut off fan 2. No, no. Purposely throwing them away from the hook actually worked out really well there. They are physically unable to do anything. That was actually pretty brilliant. I'm pretty happy with myself there, because like, okay, I can throw them away, and they won't be able to get to the hook in time. Shelby's dead, Hatch spawns here. Where are you at, Phantom? Oh, that solves that problem. Ooh, an adrenaline, you say? Well, I know you're not far in the grand scheme of things. I literally forgot there was no BT. I was like, oh yeah, 20 seconds. I need to wait 20 seconds. And then you reminded me, like, oh yeah. There's no way they're over there, so I can take my time here and set up. Oh, there they are. Hi, friend. Scratch marks. Ah, there we are in check. Hello there, friend. Good dodge. But like I said, I just need to be a bit more patient on that second if I'm gonna go for it. Yep. There's an argument to be made that I probably should have waited for the vault. So I could have vaulted with instead. That way I didn't lose as much distance in the long run. Oh, you don't just vault? Alright, well that there will be a full 22 points if you do not include the cut coin to, I think that is 3. That sounds right. 24, not sorry, not to 3. 24 to 3 gens can be 6. Yeah. I've taken 2 points on live. That's fair, that's fair. GG's, friend, GG's. 22 to 6? Yes, it would have been 22 to 6 on live. You're correct. Yes, I'll add the cut coin now. So Dead Dog does not feel bad for Wesker. I kind of just kind of go down the maps that are not indoors. I'm kind of curious about Ormond. We're gonna go to Ormond next. Because it felt like I had a lot of open area where I was able to use his ability, especially like in the corners, but even not in the corners. I felt like I was able to use it in those indoor areas as well. Oh, goodbye, Shelby. Looks like Drew's in, perfect. Yeah. How did that, I'm curious about how comms were, as well as what your viewpoint was, Shelby. Because I can imagine that it's like, okay, they're in chase of me, and all of a sudden it was, okay, I'm down with Wesker at times, where if I just double dash and able to just get you, it can be pretty rough. I don't know, for me, because he's so reminiscent of Blight, I feel pretty comfortable in chase of him. So I feel like I'm usually able to dodge, or like, I listen, much like for like the Redeemer, for Huntress Hatchets, stuff like that. One thing that Wesker has is he has a tell right before he uses his power, he chuckles a bit. He goes, you'll hear that on killer side as well. Survivors hear that as well. And so that's a good way to know, oh, I need to, you know, make a 90-degree turn, go down this hallway, take a vault, whatever, in order to not get absolutely sniped by the dash. I'm curious on Ormond. Once again, pretty open areas. It kind of reminds me of like a 3-lane setup. Dead by Daylight seems to have a lot of those where it's like 3 lanes. You have your left, right, and center. Oh no, I was asking, so what did it look like from like a comms perspective as well as from just like in chase perspective from everyone against Wesker? I feel like there was panic, but I'm not sure like how much with how quick I was able to get those downs. We knew your build within a minute, so there's that. I mean, yeah. My build's pretty consistent after all. It's Corrupt, Scourge, Eruption, and Brutal. I normally don't deviate from that much. Yeah, I don't deviate from that much. There's a few killers here and there where it might be a bit different. I'm trying to think where that might change. Like, I guess on like Bubba, instead of Brutal, it'd be like Bamboozle. Billy would be Bamboozle. Nemesis, it might be Noed. It really depends on the killer. But Wesker, I definitely like Brutal because I'm able to break so quickly and then immediately dash and either be on top of you and throwing you across the map or just right behind you for a hit. -2 points, Survivor for no annotated. Oh, is there no annotated? Which blueprint is that? Is that for shack, for basement spawn or for hatch spawn? I forget. Annotated. No, there's no annotated. Yeah, I know, but which one is that for? I forget. Hatch spawn, okay, so hatch spawn's gonna be off in no man's land. Should be over here, yeah, that's right. Hi, friends. There's the second one over here. Perfect. That was perfect. Got it just at the right angle. So that tells me Ada might be Deli again. Alright, so we just need to commit to this chase, get this pallet out. Oh, I completely messed that up. I thought she was committing to that pallet. The double fake worked. It did. She gets the vault, yeah. So this loop here is pretty strong against me, seemingly. Yeah, the vault and then pallet there is very strong. Maybe I should have committed to Ada. Can you please tell him that this is not pubs and to stop flashlighting over pallets, for God's sake? Like, they need to learn that fact. Good job, though, not vaulting again. I'm gonna drop chase. Ada's here, still injured. Why have you not healed? There we go. Yeah, I think like Draxi does it. Like a lot of people do it for some reason still, where they flashlight over pallets. That's fair. Alright, no middle's being worked on. Few people injured. Where's Rebecca? What I need... It's not there either. If they are deli, they don't have it up. Really? Ain't you a bold one, Tap? I heard Meg here as well. Megan, do you really think me that stupid? Like, did you not think, where could Wesker be going?
I'll see you dead.
Yes, yes we will, Wesker me boy. Yes, we will. Alright, we see scratch marks going to the corner. That's fantastic, because middle should be regressed by 15. No, it wasn't. That was Rebecca. Oh, this is fine by me. Tap's here, down you. Draxie down as well. So that took away all of their pressure. Any pressure they did have, they no longer do. Yeah, I need to drop you, unfortunately. I physically can't get you to a hook. So we'll go for Rebecca here. That way it forces the pickup on someone that is injured. No, no, no.
Are you trying to make me...
That's fine. Pushing you further back into the corner. That's down you. Get you up onto my shoulder, friend. This corner is actually great for me because I can keep on blocking them out here. Might as well hit this over here. Crow came back. They also need to whatchamacallit? Spray soon. Yeah, we see Rebecca. Actually, hold up. Where'd she go? She hasn't inoculated yet. So she's hindered by 8%. They're going back for that hook. We're gonna slash it then. Ooh, that's a renewal. No, no. No renewal for you. And that leaves Rebecca still in the corner, who needs to be inoculated as well.
I'm tired of wasting my time with you.
Scratches. I mean, you're 8% slower, so this makes my life much easier. Interesting. You think that would hit there? Most M1s would. Alright, sounds good. Ooh, nice job. Right there. There we go. Yeah, the inoculations are so important. That gen didn't have progress before. Maybe it did. Which end do we think they're on? Oh, I was right, that didn't have progress. Well, this is the worst thing you guys could have done. That's fair, that's fair. They do need to practice against him, though, I will say. I feel like he's going to be very, very well used in the coming seasons. Good job on that. Ideally, like I said, I want to always get a hit in with the power, so that way they have to inoculate more. No. Ain't gonna work out too well. No scourges.
You will not see the dawn.
If they inoculate you, that's fine. Killer Instinct's going this way, though. Hi, friend. Where'd you go? Yeah, that's fine. I'll break. You're back over here. Ooh, I thought I had that, honestly. I may have been able to bring that a bit closer. Yeah, that's not gonna get as much distance as you probably want it to be honest. All right, let's get them one. No, I think we're just M1 you down here. Hi. Well, I got the gen. Probably because I've been playing way too aggressively with my power. But I need to become more and more accurate. I forget if you're on Deathlook or not. No, you can't be.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
I mean, Phantom's once again completely fresh. Oh wow, I can't get past that. That's a body shame right there. But the problem is that Hatch would spawn here, but now I don't know where the hell it's gonna spawn. The smart move here is probably to suicide on Hook. Where are doors, actually? One door there. Are both in line of sight of one another? They are, yeah. I would have had this game, unless they open the doors before I can get there in time. But Wesker's able to get pretty far pretty quick. They're still holding on, though. But yeah, I'd be able to be right there, and then dash, be able to see, yeah, be able to see pretty clearly. Also, is it just me, or does it feel like line of sight is shorter than normal? It really does. I feel like normally I'm able to see across the map. Yeah, so hatch would be closed right now. It would be exit gates. So I can dash very quickly. You can see that one. No sign. Yeah, I feel like if I would have picked the wrong one, they could have probably gotten it. To be honest. Hi, Phantom. Yeah, I think the fact that the exit gates are like corner to where the hatch would have been all the way over there at Shack. Like maybe my best bet wouldn't have been going. No, if they would have picked that one, then I would have been able to see here but not there. So yeah, no. I think it would have been a 50-50. It would have been a coin flip for sure. But GG, well played to these survivors. So that would be 24-6. Do you want to do Suffo or do you want to do Gas Evan? I don't mind one way or another. I'm down for one or both. Here's my friend. Yes. Oh, this is the old build. Can't be using Call Brine Eruption no more. I guess I also do use Brutal on this one, don't I? Makes sense. Put the Scourge and Hook on. Suffo? Sounds good. Suffocation Pit. Corrupt Eruptions, Scourge, and Brutal. Only other option than that would be like I'm all ears, but meh. That's a bit meh right now. So I think that's the build. I could go with Force Penance, though I don't like. Yeah, survivors do body block. That's a big risk against Pyramid Head. Actually, same thing with Wesker even. And you body block against Wesker and he charges a building and hits you into another survivor, that afflicts them with the Mend and Deep Wound. It's actually really, really strong. A lot of people do not realize that. So even body blocking with Wesker, against Wesker, can be a bit rough. Kind of forgot about that last game when I had that body block from tap at start. Probably should have done that instead of just M1ing. Oh, do I have add-ons on? I don't. Hold on. Almost forgot. Need to get those range add-ons. So I don't think there's anything else that really matters. The range, that's just range again, but worse. Maximum duration, killer instinct, recharge rate, duration, recharge rate, duration, killer instinct, duration, killer instinct, blindness, oblivious, hemorrhage, undetectable, and then do we have Seal of Metatron banned? I feel like we do in the general balancing, but I don't remember. I'm fairly certain that we do. I'd have to double check though. No, I believe it's not banned. Fair. I don't know. I don't know if that would ever be used over range. Lords of All-Stars suffering from torment revealed. Yeah, because it's very hit or miss, right? Like, they also need to be tormented. And how often are multiple people going to be tormented? I mean... And also, you have to think about the times where you're going to want to cage over a Scourge Hook. Yeah, I think probably like different play style, different situation. So probably not a good pick overall. Probably not a good pick. All right. The nice thing is, Artist, Executioner, even Wesker all have a very similar mindset they have to be in to play them. Which is, you kind of need to know survivor movement in order to get a hit. Deathslinger and Huntress are that way. I definitely feel like I do favor killers that benefit from, like, survivor movement knowledge, if that makes sense. So, Artist... Because I remember, was it last scrim? Artist, I picked Artist, I think, on the last one or last two, and that was rough. That was rough times for friends. Artist was very strong on Blood Lodge, not Blood Warden. Maybe I want to play Artist sometime again today. Think Executioner, Wesker, Artist, Deathslinger, Huntress are going to be in that realm of I kind of want to learn and master them just because they have very similar styles of play. No Shroud? Oh, okay. Yeah, no Shroud would be a little bit unfortunate. Like, I know the array in which you guys will spawn, but there's a chance they spawn same side as me. Might as well just do this. They spawn same side as me, though I spawned in middle there, which was going to be a split corrupt and freaking miserable. That ought to have been bad. Downright unfortunate. Split corrupt, though chances are they would have spawned Suffo side rather than spawning. I mean, they could have, though. They could have spawned right side of Shack, right? Imagine, though, spawning on right side of Shack, I go Suffo side, and they're already just on gens. That'd have been so unfortunate. Yeah. Shroud is like one of those where it definitely is significant when it doesn't get taken. It does change the entire dynamic of the match. Alright, so let's bring the Shroud this time, shall we? And annotate it for that. No, I was trying to think. For some reason I thought of, I wonder if they'll ever make an offering that determines the location of doors. But I don't think that they really could. Yeah, probably not. That'd make my life too easy as far as comp is concerned. Freaking door offerings. Though I guess, you know, I guess there could be an offering to have doors spawn as far away from each other or as close to each other as possible. I mean, that would be a thing that could be an offering that behavior does create. Do I think they ever will? Probably not. But it is a thing that they could, keywords here, could create. And if they were to do so, that'd actually be really, really beneficial to me, for example, because we do have a survivor without an offering still. That could bring something like that, but that will ever happen. See, I can just hope and pray that as far as comp is concerned, that eventually they allow us to have seeded maps where we can pick the seed, and it's just that seed for the entire season. Or at least that seed for, you know, that match. Though I guess we have to do it for season, wouldn't we? Because then, like, another team could end up with one where, like, it's just horrible. There's, like, only 5 pallets in the entire map. Stuff like that. Remember Otz did a video of, like, the worst map RNG, both whether it be survivor side or killer side, and there's like some situations like 5 pallets in the entire map. It was like that bad. Oh, we got another middle spawn. Jesus. No bueno. Where'd my corrupt end up? Split corrupt. Yeah, that checks out. So chances are they spawn main side. Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. They spawned in that back corner. That sucks. That royally sucks. That's a totem, not a survivor, but I saw a survivor there. Eyes done did see a tap! You're tappy boy. I don't think you get that without taking a tap. And we'll go out front, try and cut you off. Good dodge. Interesting, really refusing to get tormented there. A little fake. Kind of get to see how Slasher plays against Pyramid Head then. Look at the Torment. I think I kick on the go. We kick on the go. See scratch marks going into middle. Three people injured. Pallet down. Get the kick. Meg goes here. Hold on. Why are you baiting me? Yeah, that's unfortunate. I would have thought that she would have been on the gen still. Why do you feel like you have so much more distance on me right now than you should? Yeah, I don't think so, Draxie. Hi, Rebecca. If you had bounce landing, you probably could have made that, but you have sprint burst instead. That's why you're walking. We'll skirt chuck pain res. No one on the gen. Did you go in here? No. Thought maybe you would. I feel like I hear her breathing. We're gonna go back to this gen. Let them get the unhook, that's fine. Progress on the gen. There's tap. Don't see the mags. Looks like they may have split gen pressure. They've gone to the other corner. That makes sense on the 3 gen. No. Where is the Megan? Interesting. Like, they need to break up this 3 gen in some way, shape, or form. Scratch marks were here. No sign of the tap, though. Vaulted back. Yeah, that checks. Give me an opportunity to break this. Then to go down. You got nothing, friend. I got a Scourge Hook back here, slows down the gens that they're on. I could camp you out to death if I really wanted to. Because this would be my 3 gen. I'm putting more towards middle. Generator damage, don't want gen though. Down's still aggressing. Let's check the one on the far right here. 3 gen's very much broken there. Might as well protect middle, give them those two. Good job on the dodge. Scratch marks go out towards Shack. You kick. Beautiful hit. And scratch marks go where? I actually don't know where the scratch marks went. Good on you, Megan. Probably healing, so let's go for the unhook instead. You think we tunnel up Viper? How do I hear him though? I must have went into main, I see. That checks out. So Meg will get that gen. Ooh. Who's being sneaky over here? Repressed Alliance. That's Draxie. Oh, look at you. Smooth play. Hi, hi. Don't think I forgot about you, friend. Press is still up momentarily. They need to heal is what they need to do. Scratch marks there. Phantom's still here. Healing. You can try and body block here, though it's not the right move. that exact reason. You can't exactly effectively body block me. We see you. They're gonna try and body block him towards middle. Good dodge there, honestly. I mean, you get me towards the corner, that's fine, no pallets. I really hate the idea of comp corner, you threw that too soon. So I think we cage you, puts you across the map. Yeah, see, like, the whole thing of going to a corner is so frustrating and annoying from a comp perspective. Such a boring way to play. I thought you were gonna drop that, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna kick this. We're gonna kick this. I'm not sure why you're running over here. See you there, though, or rather hear you. This gen is in the middle of frickin' nowhere. Ones like this where I kind of wish I had Call of Brian over Eruption, but nah. You see 1, 2, 3. Good job on the dodge. Good job. We're gonna have to hit and run. We'll kick, let it regress a bit. Shiva's nearby. Shiva's gonna heal tap. Ooh, interesting. See the scratch marks going here. So this is Megan. Got a good snapshot. You're in a corner now. That's exactly what I needed. One, two, three. 30% off of gens across. Let's make that an additional 15 for 45 total. And re-kick gens. Perfect. Shiva here. Let's try to go for a quick down. Bring me towards middle. Makes sense. Looks like Lithe. I would have had that otherwise. Good job. Let's go back to this gen that they were on earlier. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, I see. Good play. Kick it. She realized that I'm just gonna walk. Did we get the hit here in time? And most like this where I recognize that overcome could be an issue. Like just as a general perk. Hiding's never the right move, friend. Alright, we'll get you down unless you have adrenaline or something. That's a mid-vault if you take it. Oh, brutal. Yeah, the fact that we didn't get that hit probably just cost us this entire chase. We have to commit at this point. They're too spread on gens. Like, we were a pixel away. There we go. So that's Rebecca on that gen. Note there's only one person on it, so they are split on another, which makes a lot of sense. Not on that one, so chances are it's the one on Shaq's side. Okay, let go of gens, not to give me any info. Smart. Rebecca should be unincapacitated, but there she is with her sprint burst in hand. Give a hit. Don't see anyone going for the unhook. Stand corrected. Scratch marks dictate otherwise. Which means Phantom's the only one on gens. Scratch marks. Good dodge. Thought process here. Let's go for the tunnel out on you. And then we need to go for Rebecca real quick. Perfect. For the people, good play. Has Rebecca been hooked? That is the question of the day. I want to say she has been, but I can't say with any degree of certainty. Rebecca has. Realistically speaking, taking the 1k 8 hooks fine. Could be worse, could be better. That's 6. Then has everyone else been hooked, or did I miss one? I hooked Slasher, I think. I'm not sure if I hooked Viper. I think I missed one, at least. But GG's. 14 on Survivor side? Yes. So 14 on Survivor side. That would be 10 plus 4. So 112? Yeah, okay. So in that case, I got 3, 6, 9, plus 6, 15, plus 17, 19, so 19, 14? Yeah, that seems right. If I did that quick math correctly. Could be worse, could be better. Unfortunately, that missed hit on Meg during that chase really screwed things over for me. Six, 5, 5, 3, yeah. Has got math. Has got the math abilities sometimes. I'm still curious to how switch up the gas oven. I'm down. That's not what I wanted. I wanted these. These and these. In that case, I'm actually going to switch over to the artist. Group B. Why do I have lethal on you? I don't even remember. Oh, because of the shoes. I was testing out the shoes of lethal. That's right. Corrupt. Eruption. Scourge hook. Do we still want brutal on you? We could go with ruin, because ruin artist is very strong. I actually will take off Matthias' shoes though. Instead go with Victar festering. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like I'm questioning whether or not we should ban Matthias's shoes. But it's really strong. It's really strong R rating. Yeah. I mean, Festing Carrion, there's no reason not to. I do wonder if we do ban Matthias's shoes because it takes a lot of the guesswork out of using Artist. And thus, because of that, you're able to pretty much create a lose-lose scenario if no mind games on certain tiles. So maybe we do ban Matthias's shoes. That might be the right move for Artist. For Group B, it's already banned for Group A. But Group B, it might make sense because it really does create a lose-lose scenario for our survivors on specific loops. Because you either... So let's say it is for, like, Azerov's, for example. It's the trash can, wall, pallet. Pallet's down, survivors on the other side of pallet. Artist puts a bird across pallet and then starts rotating around the trash can, right? The survivor now, if they're on the left side of the crow, needs to go all the way around the flight path and then back around, and which they might be able to make it back to the pallet after hitting the crow, or they're forced to take the hit, and Matthias's shoes would guarantee it for the artist via the ore reading. Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of fine with Festering Thick Tar because at least then there's mind games involved and it's not a guaranteed hit. I think that's why I'm starting to think about Matthias's shoes more and more. And we saw that whenever Artist was brought, that with Matthias's shoes, they really were able to guarantee hits. So I think we do ban Matthias's shoes on Artist. I think it makes the most sense on Group B even. Group A or reading, so it's already banned. I feel like we also might see the severed hands as well. I feel like there is a possibility that we do see that because severed hands can be pretty nutty too on Artist. Spreading the crows by proximity, kind of like Iridescent Queen. I still need to figure out what healing perks I want to allow in Group A, don't I? Gas Heaven, Shack Spawn. So it could either be back here. Yeah. Yep. So locker there on the Rebecca. Still get the hit there, so that's fine. Would have loved to have gotten both, to be fair, but beggars can't be choosers after all. We got the crow hit. That pushes her off the tile. That's not how you body block, friend. I'm sorry to tell you. I'll hit you. You vault back. You stood your ground, though. Okay. Interesting choices. Scratch marks over there. We're sending crows. Actually, no, we're not. I think Scourgehook would be smarter here. Because 2 people on gen, 45 seconds-ish. So, might as well. Scourgehook it up and then send crows out. Check main. There was someone there. Pressure main. Hi, Megan. Weren't expecting that, were you, friend? Push you off that tile. Onto the LT wall. You go down no matter what. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Like, you can still do stuff like that if artists and just really box them out. That was fun, though. Once they finished main, that's fine. They had progress here as well. Still regressing. If I was them, where'd I heal? Scratch marks? Going where? Rebecca. Good dodge. I don't know how you made it, to be honest. I'm actually going to send crows down here, though. Take crows on you again, or not. Close. Good job. Rose. Why body block for her, though? You made a mistake. Just checking, making sure that they actually leave. No scourge hooks. Need to check 2 gens. Oh, it's you. Yeah, so they get that one. That's fine. Do I get to you in time? I think I do. Perfect. Let's send crows out right there. Don't run forward. Ooh. We hit Draxi there. So that's over by Shack. Okay, this gives me some good information to where they're healing. That was tap. They're committing. Shiva. Did not get the hit. Deliverance. Going to the right. Just wait. Realize that she can't. Needs to leave. Not aiming for you anymore. Get it from behind me. Bold move. people off of gens for this body block. Interesting choices. Am I overcommitting to that chase? Yeah, a bit. Hit you. I've hit there. Perfect. Good, double back. Generous damage, but no screams on it. Unfortunately, a lot of my chases have ended in this corner here, where the Scourge hooks are not. So that's actually a big issue that I've been facing. Might as well regress this, even though Eruption's not up. Send out crows here. So, on that side. Ooh, they must have dodged right instead of left. Did they commit? They do not. Interesting. Ugh, talk about split second timing there. You see him right there. He recognizes the incoming hit. There's that gen there, so we're gonna need to get this down quick for the eruption. There are the crows. Force penance might not be a bad shout. Ugh, I was a little bit off there. Adrenaline. Worst case scenario. Rebecca didn't go far though. She's going to the other exit gate. Yeah, this is where, based on the way they played, Force Penance might not be a bad shout. The fact that he got off exit gate was a mistake. You should have committed. You had no reason not to. The hit. Now they need the body block for her. There's one crow. Gonna make it. You have the flashlight too, which is amazing for me. Yeah, we'll take Slasher. That he played definitely gave them a lot of points there. Is that a 1k6? Yep, 1k6. So based on that, I'm trying to think of who went down, who didn't. Not sure. I want to say I hooked everyone? Maybe not one. I feel like I'm missing one. Dance with me, interesting. Because that would be 5 plus at least 3. Fan was fresh, so that's 3, at least 15 on their favor there. So 3, 2, 1. For their points or for mine? Because if so, if that's for their points out, that would have been 16 points for them. And then that'd have been 3 plus 5, so 8, 6, so 11. 11 for me. So 16 to 11, that sounds right? Yeah? 3, 6, 7... Oh no, 13. I can't math. Yeah, it goes 3, 6, 8... No, 11. No, 3... Jesus Christ. Yes, 6. So 14. Yes, thank you. I was like, I know I'm missing 3 points. What is going on? All right, we'll run that back though. So 14 to 3... 14 to 16? Yeah, 14 to 16. Not bad. Could have been worse. Could have been worse then. No, wouldn't it have been 3, 2, 1? 3 points refresh. Yeah, so it'd been 2 points. 2-point difference. Yeah, no, you and me both. You and me both. Who in the world? Who dis? I do not know. Do I press remove? They're in the spectator seat at least, but I have no freaking clue where they are. Can't view their profiles through their console, so I'm gonna guess they're friend of Trides. There we go. Goodbye. Do people just like... Is that something that like people do on a regular basis? They just join people's lobbies and our parties like randomly without invitation? Do people usually think that works that way? No? Just me? Just me thinking that's strange? Alright, we'll give artist another go. I am wondering if maybe Force Penance is the right move. Because they did body block a lot, which did deny me of a lot of value, to be fair. So maybe Force Penance is the right move. Let's go for it, why not? Let's see if that helps. At the very least then they're going to be broken for longer, and that could result in some faster chases. Because how long? 80 seconds? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Run it back this way. Take off Brutal. Gas 7 again. As did not change it. Yeah, it's some good body blocks. There are a lot of times where I had crows on someone and probably should have been able to get a hit. I couldn't because of said body blocks. So that's what I'm kind of thinking, like, I wonder. All right. That's good to hear. Yeah, as long as like callouts are good, stuff like that, then I think that's always promising. Let's see where we spawn. Oh. Overall, I think I had some pretty good hits. I don't think I ever had any cross maps. Really, just shorting the loops was kind of my biggest asset that game with Artist. Maybe. There we go. This spawn. Okay, I should know where they spawn then. So 1, 2, 3. Yep. Eyes was right. Yeah, that's fine. We at least can set up. Meg, though, I was about to say, I didn't see her. Yep, you just need to move to the next tile. Good dodge. Should wait until you're inside of the pallet, to be fair. Once again, can you inform them to stop flashlighting over pallets? It is never a beneficial idea. It provides 0 value to whatever you're attempting to do. One hit. Perfect. Alright, they were on this gen. Still are, let's see, it's the most progressed gen. It's not, that's concerning. So let's check middle. Hi, friend. That's a sprint burst. Can I hate my keyboard so much sometimes. Shiva should be coming back for the unhook, right? Really? Well, that's shocking. There's Rebecca. Doubling back. Send it out. Need to run, friend. Let's do that. Up you go. Yep, that one right there that got hit. Perfect. That's the cross map I wanted to see. Good job. They get that gen is the problem here. There's Phantom. Let's spread the pain then. So he got my gen, unfortunately, but we'll get you back up on hook then. Unfortunate. I tried my best to get them off that gen too. Crow's over there. Let's take a look. Yep. No killer instinct, no nothing. Hi. Good double back, but not good enough. For the people. We'll get the hit here. Or not, apparently. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. When they light burn. How that works. This chase is taking too long, unfortunately. Didn't time that right. Don't on that gen either. Unfortunate. So they're probably on 2-3 gens by themselves. Scourge Hook here, finally. I'm gonna say they're on this gen. Maybe not. No, definitely progress on that gen too. Here's Rebecca. Sprint first incoming. We'll break, and then send. Potentially renewal. Good fake out. So that actually does not get rid of the crows on you, though, is the thing. And they're on that gen too. It did drag me over to Tap's gen, though. There's the down there. Let's get you to the Scourge Hook real quick, friend. That way we can potentially press a Tap's gen as well. Alright. Really? That somehow didn't connect. That one's not aimed at you, to be fair, but it did get the hit. For what it's worth. Both gens have some pretty decent progress. I do wish, like, there is a good way of telling when Survivor's fake specific things, like faulting and whatnot, but I almost do wish, because at idle plays, that seems so much more often. So I think we need to go for Phantom here. Good hit. Just box him out here now. Set that up for when he crosses the corner. That way if something gets in our way, we have the ability to down. Phantom, to my knowledge, has not been hooked. See if we can interrupt this. No. Interesting. Alright. In that case, we'll drag you further out. Because that is 3 hooks on Tried. 1 hook on Slasher. Then fresh on you. So, did I not hook someone? Did I not hook Draxi? So that's at least 12. 12 plus 3? No, that's not possible. It can't be 15. Because that was how many points? That was 3, 6, 7? No, I think that's right. No, I think you are right. Was that 7 or 8? It was either 7 or 8. I have to double check. Yeah, we're doing some scrimmages right now, having a good old time. Need to get better for artists, though. The Blood Lodge artist match was a lot better than this one. Wondering if because it's more wide open, and they're able to do a lot more mind games. Okay, Slasher was second. Hey, look at that. I was like, I'm pretty sure I got another hook. I want to see how Wesker is on this map. He does play Wesker, seeing as he's a lot more viable than Artist. Artist and Wesker are two very... You want me to do Dredge and RPD? Probably not. I wouldn't say that Wesker is more viable than Artist. Both have very different play styles. Because Wesker plays more akin to Blight than he does Artist in any way, shape, or form. Artist is much more of an anti-loop, where Wesker is definitely more of a mobility killer. I would never compare the two. Like, I compare Wesker to attributes of Plague, attributes of Blight, attributes of Nurse, and attributes of Legion, but Artist would never be someone that I go, yeah, I would compare him to Artist. An Artist in many cases, especially when you're looking from a comp perspective, is probably up there and is as close to you can get to S tier as most killers can get at this point. Which I do feel vindicated, because I said very early on that Artist was going to be S tier. I don't know if people remember that, but I was like, ooh, Artist could be S tier in the right hands. And a lot of the comp community is in agreement with that fact, that she's A+. I hate that people have made A+. Let's just put them at bottom S at that point. Either top A or bottom S. Don't make another freaking grade for her. But I do remember saying that way back when during the PTB. I'm like, ooh, Artist might be like up there with the S tiers. Wesker, I do think, can definitely be up there at top A, though. I think they definitely made him pretty strong. Dredge, I want to see someone really master Dredge, but unfortunately, I think in a comp scene, he's just not as viable as I'd love him to be. Dredge is still very powerful, though. I feel like there is no, like, master Dredge out there. Want me to go ahead? Yeah, I think we just go ahead and ban Matthias' shoes for Group B. I think that it does cause a lot of lose-lose scenarios when playing against Artist. And so I think that it's better to keep those mind games in play. If you find Artist all of a sudden is struggling to do anything, maybe reintroduce Matthias' shoes. But for now, I think we do remove that from her. Because I think without them, a competent artist, one who's better than me, could do a lot more, even without it. What I'm really curious about is what a competent Wesker player looks like. Like, I feel like I play Wesker pretty well, but I definitely will bet that there are better Wesker players than I. Once again, it's the people who, like, just dedicate themselves to one killer and one killer for for thousands of hours. Those people just are nutty. It's like, oh, why am I blanking on the Michi on Hag, or Coconut, and Ralph on Huntress, Scott Jund on Demo. There's a few others that have, like, dedicated themselves. Potato Legion on Legion. This spawn kind of sucks, but should be over here. I'm pretty certain. Yep, I was right. At least we start chase there. Scratch marks, though, going to the gens. We actually want to protect the gen instead. Oh, we got caught on the freaking... Ah! That's one of the things that I really hate about Wesker, is when you get caught on, like, random freaking object. Just go, like, hit the side or something. Yeah, see, here's where Wesker, I'd say, pales in comparison to Artist, for example. Because you're just not able to pressure him off of tiles like this.
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Good dodge there. I appreciate it. I don't think that's the right move, though. I try to hit tap there, actually, is the funny part. I'll hit you. Did they both go this way? Why would you go the same direction? That's peculiar. Hi, Meg. You're out of no man's land. That's perfect. Try to go for a mind game there, but she held her ground well. Yeah, see, I need to learn how to play around that a bit better than I do. Like, how can I hit those corners better? So Meg and Rebecca are here.
You'll pay for...
Can you stop? I'm literally still in chase with you. What do you think that truly accomplished other than just being a nuisance? She's hindered now. She has the vault. No, she doesn't. That's right. Out there. Yeah, chase taking longer than I would like. If we vault, do we get this down? We don't. So that's really interesting. Needing to learn when you can vault and when you cannot. Even with the 8% hindered, just not really an option. I'm probably gonna want to run this back on Wesker. Because I'm trying out things that I haven't tried before, and it's definitely biting me. I think maybe just doing 1v1s with Wesker wouldn't be a bad idea either, for that matter. Let's break this. I need to figure out what tiles I can get away with on those type of chases and what I can't. Also, maybe Gas 7 isn't as great. That middle area is really hard to navigate, actually. With his power at times. So close. No pallets here. Wow, that's surprising. No, never mind, there is one. There is one. Right there, that's tap. Even hitting you right now isn't the best idea, but will infect you at least. I'm gonna go back for tap. Doesn't help that my spacebar is still being funky. There's one spray. Out of how many, though? That's also something I need to learn, is how many sprays do they get in a match? Probably could have got the hit there, actually.
I expected more from you.
Yeah, I got too aggressive there on the second dash. Where? Oh, interesting. I wonder if that's lightweight. Because the scratch marks definitely seem to be a bit more erratic, for lack of a better term.
Do you actually think you could defeat me?
I think, much like Blight, I think the real power of Wesker is always going to be his, his ability, right? As we cut in front of her there. Saw a second set of scratch marks. It's got grab canceled. That's fan-effing-tastic. And thankfully you're looping by a Scourge. So let's grab you. Put you on a hook. They spray over there, they're nowhere near Gen, so that's fine. So I think that hit Phantom's Gen. I thought I saw someone, but I think it was a crow. Phantom has adrenaline. There's the deli. So we hit this. Phantom has that 8% hindered. We hit 2 friggin' obstacles! F me. Yep.
You won't make it much further. 7 minutes is all I can spare.
If they double body block here, I think he gets off, but I don't think they can because one of them was the deli. You're no longer incapacitated, it's the problem now. This person was never incapacitated. Both gens are primed. I think we just get Draxi down at this point. Tried to hit that. Unfortunately, Azrov's being Azrov's with how it's set up. Yeah, pallet here. Got the vault with. Phantom is primed for another down, but that's life. That's the most unfortunate thing that could have happened.
Playtime is over.
I think she went to the right. And it grab canceled her? Oh no, we're just glitched. That's awesome. I'm stuck. Interesting. So if you grab them when they exit the exit gates, then you freeze. You no longer do things. That is interesting. That is interesting to note. If you grab them as soon as they leave, you stuck there for the rest of the match. Noted. All right, let's run that back. Yep. So that's 3, 6, 9, 11 points for me, to 15, 17, 18 for them. Yep. We are missing someone. Not sure where they went, or if they are done for now. 18? 10, 15. Oh yeah, you're right, 18. Yeah, it's playing very aggressively with my power. For better or for worse. Because I feel like, at the end of the day, he's going to be much like Blight, much like Nurse. If you're not using his power to the fullest, then you're not going to be playing him right. I think I need to be a bit more careful around, like... On one hand, I want to be able to hit specific hits on tiles. On the other hand, I'm not sure if I'm able to. But yes, are we down a person, or what's going on? So, you want to know an interesting thing about the two teams that you just added, Shelby? The Clemson? Let me take a look. Clemson College. Yeah. So this is a really cool thing. The teams that just joined, they are part of a college esports team. Yeah, they are part of a college esports team. Yeah, Clemson College, exactly. I've been in talks with their manager, for lack of a better term. They're still a student, but I guess they manage the DBD esports team, which is really cool to think about. That DBD has an esports team, and so they're participating in COTF. It was like, oh, that's awesome. Like, the fact that there's, like, colleges and, like, we're at least recognized enough to, like, participate in said event. So I might need to talk to them more, but, like, how much interest is there from colleges in regards to esports? Because might need to do some, like, outreach, maybe. Who knows? Get colleges invested. Like, that'd actually be, you know what? If there's legitimately enough interest from a college level to like set up a league that is just college versus college, basically. Like enough for even just one season or one group, like we do one group B of just colleges versus each other, I bet you Behavior would actually take interest in that. Behavior would actually take interest in that now that I think about it. Because think about it, you'd be able to say that is the first ever collegiate Dead by Daylight competition. That's an interesting thought. That's a very interesting thought. Yep, I'm going Gasm again. I want to see if that's a good pick for Wesker. Because I feel like I definitely have a lot of opportunities to use his power on this map, but it definitely felt worse than like Ormond or, what was the first one we did? Dead Dog. Ormond, Dead Dog felt a lot better for Wesker. But I want to run it back again to see. All right. Just waiting on the Phantom. Let's do it up. Yeah, so I wonder if Wesker, I don't know if I would say that Wesker is map dependent, but I definitely feel like he's stronger on some maps than others. But I mean, that's the case for like every single killer. Like Huntress is better on some maps. Deathslinger is better on some maps. I feel like maps like Wreckers, Wesker would not be as good on. I feel like he definitely needs more open maps. So like Dead Dog, Ormond. I'm trying to think where else. Maybe Sufo? Maybe not. Like, it's pretty congested there as well. FCC... FCC maybe. FCC also might be a bit clustered, like, thinking Carnival, thinking Shack side can be pretty clustered, too. So, yeah, maybe it's more like Ormond, Dead Dog is where Wesker would shine the most. Otherwise, you really do risk just becoming an M1 killer. Yo, what's up, Guru? How you doing? Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to try FCC, just kind of see what that looks like. Because that's the biggest thing. I want to try and learn Wesker in comp setting pretty early. How have you been? What have you been up to? Is it gas heaven? All right. Can do. Spawn should dictate over here. Yep, there they are. Right behind the car pile. There's one. The ones are hiding out. I'll make up some distance, but now we have to worry about, yeah, there's Phantom going to Jen. That was Rebecca. Where's Phantom? Really? Interesting. Not sure what you were trying there. It didn't work. There we go. Pretty quick down. I hear you on my right. I want to say that may have been Slasher based on the breathing.
Start.
Yep, I was right. There's Shiva though. That gen's not being completed. We'll at least toss her into a less advantageous location. All right. Perfect. Jaxie panicking a bit. Love to see it. So that was probably Phantom by himself on that gen, I bet. Ooh, maybe not. I'm gonna say they might be at main. Inoculated? Yeah, we'll give this a good kick. Here's scratch marks too. Not sure what you were thinking there, friend, but it was not the right move. The fact that didn't kill you is upsetting. Yeah, unfortunate. Yeah, the fact that it literally didn't down her is really upsetting, actually. So knowing that I can do that, though, is pretty nice. Firecracker attempt? I'm literally looking at the sky. Latency killed me. Put you back in the LT wall. Ugh. Yeah, latency literally killed me. They're gonna get a gen for that too. Because I do have a skirt chuck. But yeah, I think they get a gen for that. Do I make it there in time? Also check this gen. We see Rebecca on it. Or just Rebecca, Shiva 2. Go for Shiva. Good job on that dodge. Honestly not sure how you made it, but you messed up too. That's what you get for the friggin' flashbang, friend. Perfect.
Bad you won't make it much further.
We hook here, and then maybe pressure Slasher. At the same time, there's a gen over here that had been worked on. Yeah, they get the heal anyways. Interrupt. Screw's there on the left. Hold the phone. Why are you splitting gens like that? That makes zero sense. That's Phantom, which is actually really good. I haven't looked Phantom yet. No, that's Rebecca. Let's run that as Phantom. Sprint burst. Who's that? Trying to loop here is not the move, friend.
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Perfect. Let's get you onto a Scourge Hook. That's 2 people with gens for 25 seconds. There's Meg. There's Tap. I do physically need to go for Tap to avoid the fresh out. Let's go for you. Meg's here. Let's erupt it. Ugh. The fact that didn't hit's upsetting. I would love to commit to Phantom, but I think I need to get this down and erupt it. Nope. Pallet here, friend.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
X-Gate's where and where? One's there. I think they're all around me right now. Yep. Means Phantom's on X-Gate, I bet. I don't think they get everyone out, here's the thing. So get Draxi. Two forced out, we drag you. And I'm not sure what Draxi's hook state is the problem. I know Phantom's fresh.
You will not.
So, was that 3? What is that? So that's 6, and then at least I think another 3, 2, 3. So that's 3, 6, 12, 14. 16 points for them. 10, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Phantom being fresh was unfortunate yet again. Yeah, that checks out. And then that would have been 3, 6, 12, 14 for me, I'm pretty sure. Alright. It's been a hot minute since I've played Nurse. We're gonna go Nurse Cold Tower. Let's see. Fragile Wheeze. And Cinctures. Yep, recharge. That's right. Corrupt. Yeah, I haven't played Nurse in a hot minute though. Gonna see how I fare with her. I do need to practice Nurse. Or just A tier in general. I'm good until 10, so like another 50 minutes. You still wanna go Eruption Scourge? Oh, you know what you could do? Dead Man's Scourge. 10-6. Sloppy? Yeah, let's do that. Apparently Draxia has decided not to play against Nurse. Draxia heard Nurse and went, nope. All right. So what were they saying about the spawn locations? How do I always know where they spawn? Because I know where everyone spawns at all times. That is a me thing. There's very few maps where I don't know the spawn logic. And as of recent, I've been fine-tuning it more and more, utilizing how corrupt intervention spawns to. Because before it's just I knew where spawn locations were. Now I also bring into account how corrupt spreads. Even on a split corrupt, I usually can figure out where you spawn, which has been nice. So I'm actually like cross-referencing locations. So this is my normal fit? Yeah, I guess so. This is my normal fit. Hello, Nurse. It's been a while. I do need to practice like AS tier. Like Blight's definitely up there for me, but I feel like I also need to practice Nurse some more. Spare out of just, yo, what's up, Thrasher? You're loving Elden Ring? I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear. All right. What do you think, Nurse Me Girl? I love the blight tags. So 2330. I wonder, cause on other killers they also have the tags. I want to kind of see real quick. Let's take a look at Executioner. Where is my friend? Because you also have a blighted tag, don't you? Yeah, you do. What's your number? 1825? Just got beat Godfrey Shade. Hey, look at that. Very nice. So I wonder what the numbers correspond to and why. Because is my Billy also blighted Billy? Yes. Where's your tag, friend? Yours is much more weathered looking. 2114? Yeah, have we figured out what the meaning of those are? Trying to get mimicked here. I do wish you luck. Though I will say the mimic tier has been nerfed quite heavily from what it once was. Oh yeah, I don't use the blighted body on him. Anyone I run blighted? Plague, that's right. What's your tag? 2514. Nemi I run blighted as well. 1823. Are those dots in different places on different killers? Yeah, they're different symbols. Whoa. Hold up. Is there something to that? What's that symbol? And then, yeah, you have 4 dots. I wonder if there is something more to it. Interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure if anyone has ever, like, looked into that. You don't know what to do from here after killing the Mimic boss? Honestly, it's been a hot minute for me, too. Just keep on playing. Honestly, here's my biggest thing that I'd recommend if you're playing, since you're playing Elden Ring for the first time. Don't look at tutorials. Just play the game. Like, find things naturally. In all honesty. Like, don't look up where things are. Like, just play the game blind, and you will enjoy the experience a whole lot more. Unless you find yourself completely stuck. But if you like, you're looking for something specific, you know, you'll find it on your own time. It's a lot more enjoyable that way, at least in my personal opinion. But you do you. It's your playthrough. It is your playthrough, after all. I can tell you that the tier is in a chest. I will tell you that much. I think I remember exactly where it is, too. I'm fairly certain. Fairly certain. Not sure, though. I'm fairly certain, though. It's not like a boss drop. Pretty sure it's grabbed out of a chest. Is it a Nokron? Yes, I can tell you that much. It is a Nokron. All right, nurse me girl. Let's see what we can do. It's been a hot minute since I've practiced you. I do need to practice nurse more, actually, though, in all seriousness. Spawn logic would dictate corner. Close enough. Hi, Megan. I heard footsteps. There's Phantom. Good job holding your ground there. I think I need to drop Phantom's chase here, though. There's Rebecca. Just barely whiffed. Also, you guys need to remember you can't bring the same survivor in more than once. Because I don't know who I'm chasing right now. Actually, I do, because the other Rebecca is the obsession, but that's actually a genuine issue. Because I need to know who I'm chasing. That's fine. They should know better, to be fair. No scourge hooks. Unfortunate. Let's get you. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Chaser taking a little bit shorter. You just get into my groove. Full W. There's Mag. Oh, that's so brutal. I was looking down. Alright, let's pressure the unhook then. Oof. Post no cigar. Deadlock activates. I'm gonna push you off this and just camp it out. If they want to trade, we can trade. Deadlock's activated. Don't know how that didn't result in a grab. Not far enough to go through. There we go. Scourge hooks. I guess we can go back to the same one. You know you're supposed to wiggle, right? You're supposed to wiggle. think I'm gonna tunnel out the Rebecca, to be honest. That was on me. I should have swung sooner. I wanted to confirm the hit. That was way too far. Lose Shack Gen for that. Him's healed. No one there, no one there. We could just keep the 3-gen. Sprint burst. Otherwise, we would have had that. Maybe instead of... Can I please kick the gen? Maybe instead of Deadlock, we should have brought Call. Not a horrible idea, but now we have a bit of a 3-gen to work with. Let's say that Rebecca's still around. Yep, there's Deadlock. There she is. Yeah, I need to get out of the habit of trying to predict Blink. Not something I'm bad at, but it's not something that I'm good at either. Luck's still up for a bit. You physically won't be able to do that until far later in the game. You need to complete Ronnie's quest line in order for that to even be an option. So I would recommend, like I said, play the game without looking things up. I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. And keep her going down. And all they need to do is split gen pressure to get this. I kind of want to find Phantom, because they're fresh still. I think you're fresh as well, actually. Alright, if they heal, they could try and double body block here, but no, she's gone. That's fine. Yeah, Colorblind would have been the much better choice here, unfortunately. Don't see him there. I think I need to commit to the down for a Scourge. Is that Overcome? Because it seems like it. Yeah, I want to say that was Overcome. I wonder if it is the right call to ban Overcome due to principle alone. Because it is such a strong perk in those situations. I still don't like Lucky Break as a perk, just from a perk design perspective. That's the problem. I think if it didn't... We go for Phantom. If it didn't recharge, I'd be a little bit more willing. But for the pure fact that it does recharge, that... No, I have Hook Phantom, haven't I? The fact that it recharges is the reason why I really don't like it at this point. I'm botching this chase. So Deadlock's here. Play that smart. They deadlock that gen. I feel like I have hooked you though. So why haven't I not hooked? Genuine problem is that I don't know if I haven't hooked now. Because I've hooked one of the Rebeccas. I'm pretty sure that you're on death hook. So you're not the one I want to hook, but it might just be the one I have to hook. Everyone's dead butt slasher. See, this is one of those situations where I really wish I'm just gonna fatigue out in front of her. I hope you understand that you can't really body block Nurse in the way you want to. To do this. That's one out. I'm gonna pick you up. Kill him. How did that not hit? You done effed up, friend? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to practice with Nurse more. So that's 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Plus one more, so 13 points for me. I want to say it is. Yeah, I need to practice with Nurse more. Because I don't think we have anyone that, like, genuinely practices S main, or S tiers. Or rather, mains in S tier, I think is the word I'm looking for here. Instead of Deadlock, is Call of Brian the right move? Like, this is the thing about Nurse. I hope you know there needs to be context next to those numbers of who you're referring to. Because I don't know. Deadlock's not bad. Like, you could be typing Morse code for all I know. You can get 5 points as a 5. I mean, you're correct. Context is still key. 11, 16? Oh, did I get 3, 5? I did get 7. Yeah, you're right. I did get 7 hook states. So that is 6, 11, 16. You're right. You're right. Maybe, do I want to go Blight instead? If I did Blight, where would it be? No, screw it. Let's go Blight. Let's go Bleat Boy. We're going Bleat on ARP. No, that's the wrong thing. I want to do this, and then Blight's last perk. Don't feel like Thanatophobia is the right move anymore, is the problem. Yeah, it's an interesting question, actually. Now that I think about it. Maybe Deadlock. Yeah, let's go Deadlock. Let me go Crow. I go Umbra Cells just because I need the extra help. No, you did not mess up. If you don't know the mechanic, you'll figure it out. I will not provide spoilers for Elden Ring. It is like, if you want to watch my content and you don't care about spoilers, that's one thing. But I'll not supply spoilers because honestly, it's such an amazing game. I highly, for anyone doing it, recommend going in blind. Do not look things up. Like, yes, you've probably run explode with some stuff, but like, don't go out searching for a specific weapon. Don't go searching for a specific thing. All right, let's see how Bleat Boy does. It's been a while. Like, once again, it's been a while since I played him too. I feel like maybe I need to pick like one S tier and then like maybe 2 more killers to really practice. Because I feel like we don't have a good someone who mains an S tier, like a good nurse main. I used to practice nurse a while, and then I feel like Executioner's up there. Revival match for you next week. Aren't they, what was their team name before, basically? Serenity, right? Misery? Why do I recognize Misery? Revival I remember because I'm pretty sure they are basically Serenity 2.0. Misery I don't recognize. I don't know what their roster looks like. Former Kraken plus AW members. Okay, from which is Misery or Revival? If it's AW Kraken, I don't know. I'm not sure I will practice that day. I think I really do want to lean into Wesker. Misery Serenity is Revival plus New Blood. Okay, that's what I thought. I think I need to pick an S tier and then like another 1 or 2 killers to really focus in on, so I can cover my bases. Spawn location. I make it. Just barely. Hi, friends. Do the body check. Yeah, I still remember Bleat Boy. I could have waited for my 5th one. I should have actually. Reach out of Chronicles too, because they have some good spares. Honestly, I'm down. Like, here's what I'd probably ask is to find like a group, a team that I can almost, for lack of a term, grow with. Because the biggest thing about scrims is you never want to like be able to beat them outright. If that makes sense. Middle. Let's end the rush. You see you here, doubling back. That's Meg. You do not go for it. Hit. And then we rush. Ah, I almost had it. She's gonna go for the pallet or for the vault. Yep. I think I get this. I don't know how that didn't connect. There we go. Oh, exactly. That's what I did back in the day with We Overslept. Like, that's exactly what I did. We Overslept, I used to scrim with exclusively for the longest time. Oh, did they vault that? It must have. I'm kind of fine with this, the pressure, the unhook. Yeah, they are not. It used to be a lot of fun, though. No ace me, boy. You guys need to set up for the unhook, though. You are. You actually could have gone in for it then. I was trying to cut them off. There's Rebecca. One here. What's happened now, though? There's tap. It's rough. I knew what I was doing and I messed it up still. Deadlock activates on the far gen. If you want to 1-4 and trade this, that's fine, friend. Yeah, flashlight, return ray. And actually, can I wait this for deadlock? This might be greedy. No, it was not. I heard a Rebecca. Not there. 1, 2, 3. Still have our 3-gen here, though. Scratch marks. There's Meg. Yeah, so maybe Deadlock wasn't the move on the 3-gen map, though if they don't play this carefully. Deliverance. Cute. Two charges left, so we can continue chase here. They go into shack. We shred, 2 charges. Go left, we go with them. I actually don't know where they went. To be completely honest. So we leave. Look at you committing to. Not sure what the thought process was there, I'll be honest with you. I think I leave you slugged even though you could have unbreakable. Good job on Phantom for not diving there. Just need the gen to regress a little bit so I can Scourge Hook it for free. Without any fear of the tap. Now I have you back between 2 gens. Yeah. Tap's right here. Or was? He didn't leave. No scratch marks going out to the other side. Yep, this was the most progressed gen. That's so unfortunate. Normally I clip the side there. I didn't though. Going to fake that we're going for chase. I think I saw someone here on left. There's Rebecca. There's Tap. Where is Meg? I can't believe it. That's so rough that I couldn't get that in time. Let's do that. 2 charges left. Where's Ace? Didn't go back. That was a mistake. Alright, let's bring you over towards our friend Tap. There's Ace, though, and the moment he touches him, I don't have to worry about decisive. Redown you. They fell apart. I didn't realize that. Oh, Megan. That's fine. So I think we go back for Tap real quick. Let me take him to this corner. Hi, Ace. Yeah, you really need to drop that pallet just a smidge earlier. Just a teeny bit. Try and cut off Phantom here. Phantom gets healed. Yep, they're on this gen. See Meg going there as well. Going for the vault. No. Good attempt. I was so hoping that I was gonna camp that. Yo, what's up, Slashy? How you doing, bud? Alright, re-break. Meg's over here. Don't want her to get lonely. I missed. That's so rough. Yeah. I still need to practice more Blight. Meg. Actually, you know what? I'm not as concerned about that gen as I think I should be. Yep. For good reason. Not too bad, not too bad. Cannot complain. So this is Tap. He's out of position. No reason to rush. The eruption. Deadlock still in effect if they have a 99 gen on their side. No, that's the closest gen. Okay, that's fine. Take a look. Dive back. You see movement right there. Based on the fact that's the most progressed gen, we don't really need to leave here, do we? Rebecca needs to come in, or... And this is just a trade, too, is the biggest thing. Don't know where Rebecca is. Could be on the other side of that. But honestly, if you don't have kinship, I think you just die and then I go for another. Scratch marks, so two of them still aren't a gen. At the very least, we confirmed the 3K. So the thought process here is exit gate hatch play, yeah? 100% the play here. At least the attempted play. Slow vault. Alright, I'm fine with this. 23 to 11. Could be better, could be worse. For a Blight, it should be a lot better. I'm just out of practice. And they should be on the exit gate, yeah. Yeah, so they were trying to go for a hatch. They split me from the exit gate. They go for hatch, trying to make it there, but I will just block them out. Makes sense. That makes sense. GG's, friend. GG's. Oh, I'm trying to think how I should have really practiced more. I think I have one more in me. The 6-14 blight score on Larry's begs to differ. that is fair. That is fair. I think go for one more match, and I'm going to switch it up. We are going Huntress Wrecker's Yard. I was running Eerie Head for a challenge. Let's set this up. So Corrupt, Corruption, Scourge Hook, and then I think we do take Agi. We go Babushka and Okeft. You ready up? Yeah, that really did ruin your data, didn't it? Made bell curve graph and it's the outlier when everything else is well over 20 points. Yeah, no, exactly. I think maybe I need to pick like an S tier ranged base killer and then just someone else. I don't know. Like, I want to be able to play everyone is the problem when it comes to comp killing, but I need to really focus in on someone a little bit more than the others. Let's see how they strategize against Huntress on Wreckers. I'm kind of curious. I'm by far not the best Huntress either, but I'm just curious to see how they play. This will probably be my last one. Once we load in. Is there someone who's console in the lobby? I want to say that maybe why. Those console loading speeds. Josh's, that makes sense. That checks out. Do I want to take this shot? Does that even make it over? Yeah, it does. I always forget how, like, far her hatchets go, even if you don't load them. Or fully wind up, that is. Scratch marks? I think I was close on the hit, too. I think I was very close on that hit. He has been good. Those are really good. Low gen for me. No, too early. There we go. Why would you stay here, Megan? I'm so sorry, Slasher, but why would you stay here? Do I make it there? I think I do. Yeah, Agi. I did bring Agi specifically. I want to see how they fare in these scenarios. And back in the basement you go, unless you have decisive. Yep. Babushka Okaf Agi Huntress on Wreckers. Oh. To be fair, the nurse match did not go well. Why? Can you yell at Tried? Can you yell at them? Why in the world they would ever do that? Get, like, right now, yell at them. Yell at them for throwing that pallet. Why would you ever throw that? Swear to God, what are you thinking? I get the gen though. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have brought Scourge Hook. I'm not getting a lot of Scourges. Good dodge. I thought they're going for it. Oh. How we doing, folks? How we doing? Alright, down in the basement you go again. Oh, you're dead. Whoops. You should be so happy that I'm not a better Huntress. Okay, well, you know what? Now that one person's out of the game, I think I start using Scourge Hooks. They haven't seen a Scourge Hook this entire match, is the funny part. A little bit off to the left. This is my first Huntress match too, mind you. I have not warmed up at all. I mean, you go down either ways. You do a Scourge Hook. Actually, yeah, no, I kind of like this. Have Agi Scourge Hook for after someone's dead. That kind of feels nice. Did I kick this one? No. We should be good to kick it now. We don't have bridge. No, nope. Too early. Too early. Oh, we have a 3-gen too? Excuse me? Do I make that? No. No, I think there's a tree in the way. Dumb. Oh, it's an ace. Sprint burst ace, mind you, but an ace. Good job there, bud. Oh, Caft. Say it with me, Rebecca. Oh, Caft. I have oh, Caft. Alright, up we go. They already used deli too, so I can just camp this if I really want. Actually, I might. That is the play here. Fact of the matter. The play is to camp this. Eruption this. Yeah, the play is literally just to camp this. I don't think there's a world where I shouldn't. Because I give them that gen over there. I so want one of these to land. No. Alright, you move to the second stage, guaranteed. Honestly, I still think I camped this. Like, I just camped the second stage and we're good. Or to death, rather. Hi, Tap. I heard the gen. I don't know why I decided it was a smart idea. That's fine. Now, if Ace pops his gen... I don't think he even gets to. I think that's the funny part. I don't think he even gets to the skirt chuck. And there we go. Huntress is, I mean, it's Wrecker's Huntress, so I definitely have advantage in that regard alone. So, you know, keeping them in basement was the play. I feel like most times, though, when Wreckers pops up in map rotation, Huntress gets banned. I'd actually love to see... I hate to add more data that we need to, like, figure out. Though, you know what we could do? We could just save the killer selections so we could gather data on what killers are banned on what maps. Because I bet you Huntress gets banned on Wreckers the majority of the time. I don't, but at the same time, you have to agree. I can help with the sheets. I can help with the data collection. But like, that would be an interesting data point, is like what killers are banned for what maps. How do we get who just bans Wreckers? Honestly, fair. I don't know how often Wreckers gets banned. I know Sanctum was one of the most banned maps. It's Plague on Suffo. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Not bad. All right, well that is the last one for me tonight. Both for this as well as for the stream, methinks. I've been going for a good 3 hours and had a lot of fun. What do you say so, Rescue Me Boy? But with that being said, I do think that we're gonna end the stream there. As always, guys, did enjoy the show. Please make sure to that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Actual Life campaign. We're trying to help your kids at St. Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.